Hey there guys, we're back with yet another beer review. This time around it's a Brewmaster's limited release from Alexander Keith's. Wow, get your fucking brakes fixed, buddy. This is their Harvest Ale, and so it's a limited edition release. They advertised it for about a week or so before it came out. It just came out this week in the SLCs. You can get the at least you can get the handy 473 milliliter can to test it out before you go and buy a 12-pack. That's one thing I got to say for Alexander Keith's. They always release cans so you can test out their beer before jumping right into the old 12-pack. 473 milliliter can, 5.3 alcohol by volume, Harvest Ale. Let's see what it says on here. Print's kind of hard to read because they have this sort of gold, well, actually sort of silver print on copper can, so copper colored can. It's just a little hard. We're proud to share with you our Brewmaster's limited release of Alexander Keith's Harvest Ale has been carefully crafted with a blend of specialty malts and select North American hops. Great. This rich brown ale delivers a unique taste with a hints of caramel and roasted malt. So I guess it's supposed to be a brown ale essentially. That's what we're looking for here. And so maybe they kind of consider this a semi-fall seasonal of some sort. We'll see. Gonna pour it, put into my Alexander Keith's red amber ale glass, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, we're back with the Alexander Keith's Harvest Ale. As you can see, I poured it. That's quite dark. Let's hold that up to the light here. Geez, that is quite dark. I'd say that is almost like the color of a really dark brown ale. It's almost sort of mahogany, whatever mahogany is. Yeah, sort of mahogany in color. Brown highlights around the edges where the light's coming through. That's quite an impressive head for an Alexander Keith's brew. I don't think I've seen a good head as that since their dark ale, and their dark ale was absolutely fucking terrible, but still, okay. Points right there for presentation. It looks really nice. It looks nice. That's pretty much the same color actually as their amber. Just a bit more on the brown side. I'd say. So we'll go right to the aroma test now. You can look at this customized pizza of mine. It's got a nice smell. Very mild smell, of course. Sort of a mild macro-ish sort of attempt at a craft brew smell. Yeah, the caramel's right there. That's what they say is there, caramel. Hints of caramel and roasted malt. Yeah, that's basically what comes through. Slightly toasty malts there with a bit of a caramel backbone. Maybe not quite the sweetness you would expect from an authentic brown ale. But you know, it's actually nice. It's actually a very nice, inviting smell. So again, we're doing good, and the head seems to be sticking around pretty well too. It's actually kind of creamy down there. I am thoroughly impressed so far. So let's get into the taste now. You know, that's not bad. That is not bad at all. It's got a nice little bit of maltiness up front. Sort of a sort of a caramel toffee kind of maltiness up front. Those roasted malts sort of coming through. Has a little bit thicker than usual mouthfeel for something you'd expect from Alexander Keith's. It's about as malty as their amber ale, which is fairly malty too. You know, this is, I dare say, this is the first Alexander Keith's ale that actually tastes like an ale. I'm impressed. Even the finish is, it's not particularly hoppy, which is good because you don't want that for a brown ale. This has a nice little bit of a bitter finish, lingers on. So far I'm not getting any of that Alexander Keith's off taste, that sort of dry metallic finish, or whatever you want to describe it. That seems to be common with most Alexander Keith's beers. But man, I gotta give Alexander Keith some props this time. They actually went out of their way to try to make a good beer this time, and I believe they succeeded. Look at that, it's still got a bit of a head going there. I'm quite impressed with that. For those who want to go to a party with, although they might be macro lovers, they want to go to a party with something slightly more flavorful, a bit more character, there's your choice right there, Alexander Keith's Harvest Ale, especially in these nice, cool fall days and nights. Yeah, I could see myself outside on a nice fall day drinking a 12-pack of this stuff. Nice. Limited edition, that's too bad. I'd actually like to see this on the regular year-long rotation, year-round. This would be a lot better than Keith's Dark, which should disappear from shelves altogether. 3 out of 5, Alexander Keith's Harvest Ale. A damn decent macro attempt at something better than your average swill.